Today is an important day. You are returning to that precious space of inner peace. You have known it many times before, and would you remember you know it in the deepest part of your slumber. But now you wish to know it consciously. You wish to conjure it consciously, so that at any moment you can know it, even if just for a breath of moment in time. You are so comfortable in your meditative spot. All is in preparation for this inner journey, and you are fully relaxed. On the count of 3, you will take 3 deep breaths, being aware that as you breathe, it is as if you are breathing through every pore of your body, breathing in what is the breath of God, the breath of Creator, coming into all of your beingness from the light that is attracted to you this day, this way, in this encounter with oneness. As you exhale, you are aware that you are sending roots out through the bottom of your feet, sending this love as if you be a channel of God's love, channeling into you and then out through you into Mother Earth, bringing more earth, love, and harmony into the planet herself, feeling grounded, a member, a creature of love on this planet. And so on the count of 3, we will take 3 deep breaths. 1, 2, 3. And now, breathing normally, you feel very happy. There is a very strong presence at your side, and you realize that you and this presence are walking. You are outside. It is a beautiful day in a park with green grass and beautiful blossoming trees and tall evergreens and blue skies and calling birds. Such a happy day in nature. The two of you are walking and chatting, and you are heading towards what looks like a hill. It looks like a bump in the middle of this park, but it is a hill, for the bump is all grassy, and this bump has a door in it. You are excited about this destination, and you chat happily with your companion, and you know this entity. You know it is an archangel, but you cannot quite put your mind to its name. And then you remember, yes, she says, I am Archangel Haniel, Archangel of Grace. I surround you with grace whenever you seek peace, whenever you feel out of peace, or whenever you need additional peace in your heart. And this day, we restore you to that place of inner peace. You are so happy about this. You wish to feel it in your conscious awareness, knowing that at moments in your sleep, you no doubt enter this place of inner peace, but now you wish to experience it fully with all of your senses. You have reached this hill, and the Archangel Haniel reaches over and opens the door. You both enter. When she closes the door, you notice you are in a domed interior. It is very tall, taller than it looked like on the outside, this dome. And it is filled with light, and you realize that one of the sources of light is clearly the Archangel. Another seems to be there is a skylight in this dome. But likewise, your eyes are drawn to the floor. For though you are standing on a solid floor, you realize there is light coming up from both sides. And then you see that both sides feature staircases, and the light is coming up through the staircase. You look playfully over to your Archangel friend, and she heads for one staircase and you head for the other. And like children playing a racing game, you both skedaddle down these stairs to see who finishes first. She lets you win. You know it, but you smile anyway. You are looking at her eyes, feeling the joy of her presence, seeing that her eyes are almost like a sparkling sapphire. You are almost taken into her eyes, and she clears her throat and says, "Do you know where we are?" And you look all around you. You are in a beautiful space, but it is somewhat jumbled. It is as if someone has not been here in a while. It is in need of clearing up, of dusting, of opening the curtains, perhaps washing the curtains and cleaning things, and picking up the litter on the floor and storing things. And you notice that even as you are thinking these thoughts, that there are little angels performing these tasks. And in a flash, this place is clear, clean, and oh so bright. In the center of this room is a chair. It is a chair that is sort of like a couch, perhaps, maybe in a semicircle. You haven't really seen a couch like this before. It is a couch that covers a half of a circle. That is what it is. And it is of your favorite color. And you rush over, and the Archangel comes with you, and you both sit on this couch. There is definitely room for both of you, large as your friend is. And you notice that in the center of this half circle, there is a glow. And you peer over and you notice that it is a light. It is almost like a fire, but you know that it is sort of feeble. And you reach over and you see that there is more wood that you can place on this fire, and you do. And it becomes a roaring blaze. You love the feel of this fire, and yet you are perplexed why the fire was so weak. And you ask the Archangel, and she says, "This is the eternal flame of your state of peacefulness. When this flame is strong, it means you are at peace. When the flame is weak, it means you are not at peace. Do not worry, child. In this life, your flame only extinguishes with the end of your life. Do not fear that you need to come here every day to ensure that the flame does not die, for the flame is fine. And yet returning here in each day and growing the flame grows that light from inside your beingness, child. Grows it, that sense of joy, of harmony, of peace. You feel lulled into a state of security by these words, and you look at the flame, and dancing in the flame are things that have been on your mind. Small things, no big worries. Small things that have been destroying your peace. The lists of chores you must undertake, the bills you must pay, the people you must call upon, work you must accomplish, cooking, cleaning, helping others. The list goes on and on of all your to-dos, all of the things that perhaps, like a child stringing a beaded necklace, you string together, one right after the other, these chores and activities, and say, that is my life, that is who I am, and it is not enough. It is not enough, for I am not joyful about it. I am not at peace about it. And as you come to those conclusions, these visions inside the flame shift away from things you must do and shift to showing you moments in your life where you have been truly, recklessly happy laughing with abandon, focused upon such happy activity that you are smiling and in bliss. Times with people whom you truly enjoy, from which you are looking for nothing and expect nothing in return, just happy companionship. You see these images in the flame, and then you close your eyes, feeling the joy of that reality, and saying, my life is not a string of beads like items on a to-do list. My life is like these flames, flickering moments of life and joy, punctuated perhaps by busyness, but it is the joy that is my life. And when you look back into the flame, you see in the heart of the flame, it is the shape of a person, and the colors shimmering through this person are not the color of the flame you are looking at all. You look over to your companion, and she nods and says, yes, that's you. And those shifting colors are your auric field, returning to grace, returning to wholeness. Contemplate them, child, and allow them to shift back to wholeness. And so you return your gaze to the fire and allow the flame to draw this scene at its center. And as the colors in the flame shift, gently moving, gently, you notice that you are feeling greatly relaxed. These colors, you think, these are me. These are who I am. What magnificent colors. Who would have thought that my favorite colors are reflected in my aura? And you have a thought. And you turn to your companion and you say, are these always the color of my aura? She smiles. Look again, she says. And you notice that there is a brilliant orange shooting through. The orange of inquisitiveness, she says. And then you notice there are more shimmering greens. And you suspect it is because you are feeling so nurtured, so loved. So you are saying, you say to your friend, that as my mood shifts, as I do and think different things, the colors in my aura shift. She smiles. You look back to the play of color. Notice the colors dancing as you have been speaking with such enthusiasm. But you do notice that the basic colors, the background colors of your aura, those shifting smoothly back and forth in a gentle dance, they are essentially the same. That is me, you say. And with your eyes wide open, you imagine yourself doing something you really love, seeing it almost in your mind's eye, though your eyes are open, for you wish to see the effect on the flame. And you notice streaks of color. And then you think, I wonder what my colors are of my most peaceful self. And you breathe yourself gently into such peacefulness. And you think of spring days and newborn lambs and laughing rivers and babbling brooks and children playing, and you in love with life. And you notice the colors in your aura, those still dancing in a very slow dance, are such brilliant harmony, such a beautiful display, magnificent canvas, blues and greens shimmering across, as if the blues and greens be your heartbeat, beating to the rhythm of peace, peace in your heart, peace on earth. You breathe it in. You stay with it. You allow it to play with your own heart, almost as if you were breathing these colors into your own heart. And even as you know it is time to leave, even as you return to the present moment, you feel these colors shimmering inside you as outside you, a being of total harmony. And all is well. You allow yourself the time to return to the sounds of this space. And all is well.